Welcome back to Fortune and Glory. We're playing against the mob with Jake Zane and Jenny Butler. They're both in cliffhangers at the moment. But we're going to start off with initiative rolls. And we're going to once again use a red die for Jenny, a white die for Jake. And we'll see who's going to be going first. Well, it looks like Jenny will definitely be going first with a 6. Jake will be going second with a 2, and now it's on to movement. Well, they can't move because they are both in cliffhangers, but if they roll a 1, they can get an event card. And wow, talk about pretty lucky. They both rolled a 1 for movement, so they both get an event card. Well, event cards are going to be shared in the co-op game. And up first will be Jenny. It won't really matter. They're going to get 2 event cards. They could be good, and they could be bad. Events are not always good. They're generally good. So, event card number 1, Betrayal, Sabotage. Choose an ally and play to make a Loyalty 5+ test. If failed, they are discarded, and the hero must immediately retake. That's if you're doing competitive. Or, play while in the same space as a villain to immediately do D6 hits to that villain. Oh, I like it, because we have Jake Zane over there with Vanessa. And the other one we have is play on a hero in a city. The hero may not interact with the city. Okay, or play while in a city during the adventure phase to gain 3 glory. Another pretty decent card. So we got 2 good event cards. And coming up right now is going to be the adventure phase. We're going to be starting with Jenny. She's in a plane crash, mountainside explosion. So we're going to come back, take a look at that, and see if she can make it out of there alive. All right, so we're over to Jenny. She is in a mountainside explosion. So she's going to have to make an agility test 4+, cliffhanger flying. So it's 4+. She needs 3 successes to get out of this. Now you can exert, which means cause yourself a wound, to roll an extra die. Her agility is 3, and let's see if she can get 4 pluses. And she gets 2 successes. She needs 1 more success. Come on. And she gets 2 5s. So she gets out of the cliffhanger. Not much problem, and it's 2 glory. So she immediately gets the glory for that when you succeed at a cliffhanger. That's the 3rd success, the Eyes of Gargano. So let's grab her 2 glory. So now she has, actually she should have 5. I don't know, I think I took her 3 glory away for some reason earlier, which shouldn't have happened. So there we have it, she's got 5 glory. Now she only needs 1 more danger, and she can retrieve the Eyes of Gargano. So she's not going to wimp out. She's going to go for it. So what does she have for her final? Danger, followed by Cultist. Oh, great. So it's a danger chase, Crimson Hand. Worth 2 glory. You're being followed. Lose them. In the back alley, turn round and say hello. So she can use Cunning, 4 successes, or she can fight. She can fight the Order of the Crimson Hand. No, she's not really good at fighting. She only has 2 combat dice. So she's going to try her Cunning. She needs 4 successes at a 4+. Her Cunning is 3. So let's hope she can get 4 successes. And what do we got here? She's got 2 successes. She needs 2 more. Come on. You can do it. And she gets 3 more. So no problem at all. She gets her 4th and final success. Hunting for the Eyes of Gargano. That was worth 2 glory. So she's going to get that 2 glory as well. So now she's got 2, 4, 6. She has 7 glory. Excellent. And she's overcome her cliffhanger, all of her dangers, and succeeded at getting the Eyes of Gargano. So that artifact has been scooped by our team of Jenny and Jake. So she has the Eyes of Gargano. It's worth 3 fortune. If she can sell it in a major city, she can get 4 for it. So we're going to put that with her stuff. And that concludes Jenny's adventure phase. Up next, we're going to be looking at Jake, and Jake is also in a cliffhanger. He is in a trapped room filling up with sand, but he's also with Vanessa. So we're going to have to come back and deal with that situation. All right, so there's a bunch of things going on here. Let's take a look at Vanessa Love. Sabotage. Heroes in her space need an extra success on any tests. Well, that sucks because he's in a cliffhanger at the moment. And he can use lore 4+. He needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He needs 6 successes with lore, or cunning. He would need 3 successes because she is there. So I think he's going to try the, the cunning. Well, hang on for cunning. He's brash, so he gains +1 cunning while at an adventure with another hero or villain. So he's going to have 3 dice for cunning. But before we get into the rolling of the dice, I do believe he's going to play sabotage. So he's going to counter sabotage Vanessa. And it says play while in the same space as a villain to immediately deal d6 hits to the villain. We're going to play that right now. We're going to deal d6 hits to Vanessa. So we're going to do that first. Now, if we can roll a 6, she only has a defense of 1. A 6 would KO her. That would be awesome. Come on. A 4. All right, well, that's going to be 4 hits. She has 1 defense. That puts 3 damage on Vanessa. She only has 5 hit points. So that is not bad. We've wounded her 3 times, so we counter-sabotage her. But now we got to deal with this room filling with sand. So he has 3 dice for lore at a 5+, but he needs 3 successes. Ooh, I don't know. And if he doesn't succeed, he's going to be KO'd himself. And he gets 3 1s. Woohoo! That's just... Oh, God. Okay. Because he is in a cliffhanger, he can exert himself. He's going to give himself a wound. He has 5 wounds to try to succeed. So he gets to roll 1 more die. And he needs a 5 or 6. Come on. And he gets a 3. So he will exert himself again for a 2nd wound. And roll the die. And he gets a 6. All right. So he gets 1 success. So he can carry on 3 1s. Give me a break. All right. He has 1 success. He needs 2 more at a 5+. Come on. And he gets 2 5s. Wow. So he succeeds despite Vanessa being there trying to foil him. Okay, so he succeeded immediately at the room filling with sand. That's going to give him 1 success towards retrieving the Ring of Death. Also, the Ring of Death, you get +1 glory for each danger overcome. So instead of 3 glory, he's going to get 4, and he gets it immediately because it's a cliffhanger. So you get it immediate. So he's got 4 glory now. And now he has to decide if he wants to press on. And if he presses on, he will have to sneak past Vanessa or have rounds of combat with her before he can go to the next danger. I think he's going to try it because even if he has to fight her, if he smacks her down, she's going to be KO'd and out of the picture. So let me think about this for a second. We'll come right back. I think Jake Zane is going to try and sneak past Vanessa Love. All right, he is going to try sneaking. Well, how do you sneak past a villain? She's got a search of 4. And so how we do it is Jake has to pick a number, and we're going to roll 4 dice. I guess we'll roll the red ones because he's trying to sneak past her. And for every die that shows up in the number he chose, he has to do a fight round with Vanessa. All right, so he's going to choose a 2. And there is 1 2. So he did not successfully sneak past her. So he has to have 1 round of combat with her. Now, she has 4 combat dice. And so does Jake Zane. So they're both going to be rolling 4 dice. Hits, of course, are on a 4, 5, 6. So we're going to get 4 dice apiece. They're going to have a dust up, and then Jake Zane can go on to the next danger. And what do we have here? We have 1 hit against Vanessa. Damn it! And we have 3 hits against Jake Zane. Well, Jake Zane, wow, he has a defense of 1, so he's only going to take 2 damage, but that's going to take him up to 4 wounds. So he's 1 wound away from being KO'd. And Vanessa has defense of 1, so she's not going to take any more hits. Damn it, I was hoping to give her some more damage, but that is just not happening. But Jake Zane now does go to his next danger. All right, so what's the next danger? Deadly puzzle. Not another freaking puzzle. Oh, and it's deadly. And he can't even double exert because he's got no health left. Oh my god. The stones are beginning to move faster and faster. Decipher the glyph before the machinations complete their cycle. The mechanism completes its cycle. Oh my lord. So a lore 5+. Holy key wrap. All right. And he needs 3 successes because he's at the location with Vanessa. So, and he only gets 1 roll. So lore, and he can't do it. He cannot do it because he has a lore of 2, and he needs 3 successes, and he only gets to roll once, and he can't even double exert. So he'll roll his 2, but it doesn't matter because no matter what he does, he is not able to succeed. So wow, he is going to be going right off onto a cliffhanger. Dun, dun, dun. And he gets scorpions. Cliffhanger, animal, poison. That does not sound good. So that sucked. Sucked pretty heavily. So Jake Zane has 4 wounds. He only has 5 health. And Jenny Butler scooped her artifact. All right, well, that's going to be the end of our adventurer's turn, which wasn't great. Up next, we're going to have the villain phase taking place, starting with the drawing a villain event card. All right, so we're going to draw a villain event card off the top of the deck. And what lovely thing do we have? Forbidden Knowledge. Oh, great. This card plays on a random villain in play. Okay, well, it's either going to go on Joey Smiles or Vanessa Love. So let's say a 1, 2, 3 is Joey and a 4, 5, 6 is Vanessa. 1, 2, 3. Joey Smiles now has +2 wounds. So instead of 6 wounds, the guy now has 8. Ay, ay, ay. Not only is he a maniac, he's a super tough maniac. All right, that was the villain card, and now it's the outpost phase. And so what we do with the mob HQ, if we review that once again, during the outpost step, you roll a d6. If you roll a 4, 5, or 6, a mobster thug appears at a random city. All right, so we're going to roll a die, and we get a 5. Damn it! So we are going to get a mobster thug appearing at a random city, and the random city he's going to appear at is Chicago. Well, of course, he appears in Chicago. Did it say random city or random location? I think it's random. Oh, hang on. Random location? Let me reread that. What does it say here? In a random city on the board. So he is indeed in Chicago. Well, how appropriate. That's the headquarters. So I guess with Jenny and Jake around the world doing things the mobsters don't like, they are beefing up their security. All right. Well, there you have it. We also now have 1 hideout on the board. And you get 1, or the mobsters get 1 fortune for their illegal operations for each hideout. So they're going to get 1 fortune added to their coffers. And that also is not great, so we're going to add that in there. All right, continuing on, we are now into the villain adventure step. Okay, villain adventure step time. And starting with Joey Smiles. He's actually up first. He is ready to rock and roll. Oh, and we're going to be getting rid of that because that was finished with. So Joey Smiles is going to come onto the board. He's going to come out onto the artifact with the highest value. He's not going to come out on the ring because the villains don't come out on the same artifact. So the next highest cost artifact is the Amulet of Power. And it's right over here in Indonesia. Now, it does have it's in a tropical zone or deep jungle. So he's going to have to roll to find it. So he just comes out right now, but he's not going to be rolling to find it until his next turn. So he's ready to start looking. All right, over we go to Vanessa. Vanessa is now in this space with Jake Zane. Now she's going to get one less search die because she is in the same spot as a hero. So Jake is also trying to mess her over. Pretty sure that's how you do this. She has a search of 4. So she's going to be rolling 3 dice, searching for the same artifact that Jake Zane is searching for. Let's hope she rolls 3 ones and gives herself 3 hits. That would be nice and would knock her out of the search. All right, can she roll 3 ones like Jake did? Let's find out for her search. No, she rolls a 6 and 2 2s. So all she manages to do is get 1 success towards finding the Ring of Death. Okay, well, she has 1 success, but she needs 3 more to be able to claim it. Jake also needs 3 more, but Jake is in a cliffhanger. Things are not looking good for him. Okay, that was the villain adventure step, and now we're into the end phase. So let's go over to the mobster area and take a look and see if anything's going to happen there, and then we're going to be replenishing the artifact. All right, so if we look here, the mobsters are sitting at 2 on the track. Of course, they get the 15, they win. They only have 2 fortune. They would have cashed in 3 for 1 tick on their track, but that's not happening. So Joey Smiles and Vanessa are out looking for artifacts now. And so we're going to replace the artifact that was scooped up by Jenny Butler, and that will be, I guess, the end of our episode. So we're going to replace a new artifact onto the board. All right, so we are going to get an artifact and an adventure. We're going to add them to the board. And we have now the Heart of the Pale Moon. Damn, it's another really fairly easy one to get. Worth 4 fortune. Now, luckily, I guess Vanessa and Joey Smiles are out on other artifacts, so maybe we can head towards this one and scoop it up. But, of course, before we can head towards it, we have to figure out where it is on the planet. So, to do that, we're going to grab a location card randomly, and it is going to be in the Congo jungle. Oh, great. It's another deep, dark jungle space, so it's going to have to be found. So for the advanced, it was, oh, and it's +2 fortune. So whoever gets it is going to get +2 fortune. So what we're going to do with the +2 fortune, we're actually going to put it on the board because it's an artifact, not a temple. So whoever scoops it is going to get the extra 2 fortune. So that's a really good thing to do. And of course, this is the shuffle icon, which means you shuffle the entire deck of cards that came out of. And that's going to be the new artifact out there, the Heart of the Pale Moon. All right, as I do a little bit of shuffling here. So let me just have a boo at what's going on here. I'll come right back and wrap up our episode for today. Okay, so doing a quick wrap up. We have Jake Zane in Big Doo-Doo. He has 4 wounds of 5 health, and he's in a deadly cliffhanger. So, wow, he is in rough shape. We have Jenny Butler, though, who has scooped the eyes of Jargano, and that's pretty good stuff. She's got 2, 4, 6. She's got 7 glory. Jake Zane has 4 glory, of course, because from the cliffhanger, you immediately get the glory. And we have Vanessa out there trying to screw up Jake at the, which one is that? The Ring of Death. And we have Joey Smiles, who's just come out looking for the Amulet of Power. But the Amulet of Power, you need 5 successes to find it, so it's not that easy to do. And we have a mobster appearing in downtown Chicago. All right, so thanks so much for watching along. This is Fortune and Glory, and we're playing against the Mob, who is sitting at 2 on the track. towards 15 for victory for them, and we're sitting at the grand total of 0 fortune. But we do have 1 artifact worth 3. If Jenny can get to a major city like San Francisco or Los Angeles, she might be able to sell it for 4 fortune. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, your subscriptions, and likes. Really appreciate it. Join me next time for the continuation of Jake and Jenny as they take on the mob in Fortune and Glory.